Hi there, my name is Mr. Pete. I am a fourth grade teacher. I'm currently reading The Tale of Despereaux by K.T. Camillo, and we are about to start book the third, Gore, The Tale of Maigre-Sal. Yes, another new character. We've heard about Maigre-Sal at the tail end of the second book. Of course, the second book being Roscuro's story. Now we're going to hear the story of Maigre-Sal. And as you've noticed, the stories are starting to weave together as we find out parts of the first story we get some answers to in the second story. For example, the queen passing away, why the rats are in the dungeon, why the soup bowls are in the dungeon, and let's see what else ties together, because remember, one of our themes is all actions have consequences. Let's continue. Book the third, Gore, The Tale of Maigre-Sal. Chapter 24, a handful of cigarettes, a red tablecloth, and a hen. That sounds familiar. Someone had those things. A red tablecloth. Connection to an early part of the book. Again, reader, we must go backward before we can go forward. With that said, here begins a short history of the life and times of Maigre-Sal, a girl born into this world many years before the mouse Despereaux and the rat Chiaroscuro, a girl born far from the castle, a girl named for her father's favorite, prized, winning pig. It's probably not a great way to name your kids. Maigre-Sal, after a pig. Maigre-Sal was 6 years old when her mother, holding on to Meg's hand and staring directly into Meg's eyes, died. "Ma," said Meg, "Ma, couldn't you stay here with me?" "Oh," said her mother, "who is that? Who is that holding my hand?" "It's me, Ma, Maigre-Sal." "Oh, child, let me go." "But I want you to stay here," said Meg, wiping first at her runny nose and then at her runny eyes. "You want?" said her mother. "Yes," said Meg, "I want." "Ah, child, and what does it matter what you are wanting?" said her mother. She squeezed Meg's hand once, twice, and then she died, leaving Meg alone with her father, who, on a market day in spring, soon after his wife's death, sold his daughter into service for a handful of cigarettes, a red tablecloth, and a hen. So that is something we heard about. If you back up to page 100, if you have the paper copy of the book, or back up to, for those of you that are using the online book, if you have chapter 18, go back to chapter 18 to when Roscuro tries to get that red tablecloth from the prisoner who tells him his story about how he traded his daughter for that red cloth that Roscuro steals, cigarettes, and a hen. That is Maigre-Sal's father. "Papa," said Meg, when her father was walking away from her with a hen in his arms, a cigarette in his mouth, and the red tablecloth draped across his shoulders like a cape. "Go on, Meg," he said. "You belong to that man now." "But I don't want to, Papa," she said. "I want to go with you." She took hold of the red tablecloth and tugged on it. "Lord, child," her father said, "and who is asking you what you want? Go on now." He untangled her fingers from the cloth and turned her in the direction of the man who had bought her. Meg watched her father walk away, the red tablecloth billowing out behind him. He left his daughter, and reader, as you already know, he did not look back. Not even once. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine your father selling you for a tablecloth, a hen, and a handful of cigarettes? Close your eyes, please, and consider it for just a moment. Done? I hope that the hair on the back of your neck stood up as you thought of Meg's fate and how it would be if it were your own. Poor Meg, what will become of her? You must, frightened though you may be, read on and see for yourself. Reader, it is your duty. We're going to stop there. So you can see that Megarry-Sao was sold by her father, who eventually is arrested and brought to that jail in the castle. But how does Megarry-Sao fit into all this? We shall see. All right, thank you so much for joining me as we continue down this wonderful journey that Kate DiCamillo has sent us on. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, click that bell, and of course, join us for the next chapter and join us for other books. Find my playlist and leave comments. Leave comments. I love it when you all leave comments. All right, I will see you soon for chapter 25, A Vicious Circle. Until then, peace.